Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we are off for more of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we went through the Lost Woods, gained ourselves a heart piece, 2 upgrades involving our Deco Nuts and Deco Sticks. I know there's an innuendo right there, but I'm not going to say it because I am not that rude. I'm just pointing it out. And in this episode, we're going to go to Kakariko Village and do all the stuff that I said we were going to do in the last episode, but we didn't have time for because even if I did cut out the travel, we wouldn't be able to get all of it done in one episode, which I wanted to do. So, this is the way to Kakariko Village. Now, I'm just pointing out that the gold skulltulas you can only get, for those who don't know, you can only get them either at night, in trees, in grottos, and in dungeons. So, when it comes to the ones that are outside, like in Kakariko Village, it's got to be nighttime. But that can take time, just like the pose in Twilight Princess, and Twilight Princess is it takes a lot longer to get into nighttime than I would care to admit. But in this game, even though time speeds up, is quite sped up, so it makes it a little bit easier. It also makes it a little harder because night lasts a little less longer than day, once again. So, obviously you have a limited time, and I swear there was supposed to be a ghost skulltula in there, but whatever. Maybe I always think that, but I'm just not thinking correctly. Anyway, I'm just blabbering on. First thing of business is that we want to go. We see all these cuckoos running about. Well, if we talk to Anju here, that's her name. Don't wear it out because we don't know her name. What should I do? My cuckoos have all flown away. You little boy, please help me bring them back to this pen. So yeah, we're gonna have to go around the whole of Kakariko in order to get all the chickens in the pen. But to get some of them, you're going to have to use some of them to make long jumps. And that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to get all the ones that are quite annoying to get when you make this jump. Press B at the right time, and okay, I didn't think I was actually going to make it there. I thought I was going to hit the edge and I'll have to grab it. Because if you hit an edge, but you think you can still grab it, just drop the chicken in mid-flight and you'll be able to grab the ledge. There's a grotto here, which actually I will do first, because I believe going into the grotto resets all the cuckoos in the area. If you enter a building, same thing happens. Right. Don't roll into the chest. Open it. Got a nice 20 rupees right there, that will come in handy soon. If we have enough time, you'll see why. So I've pretty much got a full wallet once again. So we need to get this chicken out, but we can't climb ladders, obviously, so we're going to have to chuck it out of this area. Sorry if I sound a bit cloggy, my throat's just not working with me today. Of course, when I decided to record it wasn't. Well, for the past couple of days it has been fine. Ugh. Just didn't have any opportunity to record then. And yeah, I'm not going to be uploading daily. I'll probably be uploading whenever the hell I want, because, you know, I wanted to kickstart off my channel, but I've already got videos up, so I can take my sweet little time. I would still like to upload daily if possible, but maybe a couple of days in gap like usual. So, really no change. Right. Now I need another chicken. Chicken! Chicken! Come here, chicken! I'm gonna get you! And yes, in this Zelda game, if you do hit chickens for enough times, it'll cockle-doodle-doo and unleash Armageddon on your face. Until you enter a building or you die. And they take a whole heart of damage off of you, which is kind of ridiculous. So yeah, don't do that. But if you're fast enough, you can get like a whole squadron into a formation and they're all just chasing you. I might show it off as a bonus episode, or as a bonus episode, but I don't know. Because there's loads of bonus episodes I could show off on this game. I mean, think about it. You've got the beta world codes, you've got differences between Ocarina of Time and the 3D version, which is the most notable of differences, which I have shown off already as a practice video, so I might stick that at the end of this playlist when I'm ready. And come here, you mug. Even though I might actually redo it, so it's better quality. But then again, I can't really record 3DS, so I don't know. I'm just blabbering on while I'm trying to grab all these chickens. These cuckoos! And there's not really much need for me to talk to these NPCs. Except for a few select ones that I like talking to. Roll into this because there's a green cursor that tells you that there's a chicken in there. I'm trying to pick it up, but it's not working out well. There we go. Every time I try to stop so I can get the A button to say pick up or grab or whatever, they move away so I can't grab them. Ugh. But you want to get all these chickens, because we'll get a very handy item later for, well, for anything really. Can't remember. Nope. I do know this game. It's just that I'm just checking just to make sure. I guess it's because I'm recording, I'm getting a little nervous on messing up, because it's a game that I've beaten 100% so many times. I've only done the Uber challenge once and I succeeded, so that's awesome. And when I'm talking about the Uber challenge, I mean the 16 plus extra rules, which also means that it will be a minimalist run, free heart, no death run, pretty much. They're the main features of the recording. Is that all of them? I've lost count. Yep, that was all of them. My cuckoos have run away. Please help me bring the other 3. What, 3? I was that far out? My god, that was terrible. I thought I had them all. Like I said, I'm too busy talking at the moment. I'm losing my concentration. Blech. I should know this. I've been playing Twilight Princess and I did pretty well. Except for a few minor areas. But other than that, forgot about this one over here. This is quite an easy one to miss because he's so far away he gets affected by the draw distance and disappears when you're trying to find him from a long distance. So there's that. Could be playing Benny Hill right now, but I don't want to be speeding up too much. I mean, in this Let's Play I probably don't have to speed up at all, but maybe for some mini-games I suck on this version of the game because, you know, the control stick wasn't exactly the best at that point, but it was ambitious and it did function. It's not the best. One thing, your thumb always hurts when you're using it because of how it's designed. If you use it for a long period of time, like over an hour. Okay, wasn't there another one up here? Okay, I can't seem to find these cuckoos. I'm missing 2, and I'm sure I've passed them about 5 times by now. They bugged out. Oh, there he is. I've been looking for you. Hiding behind the bloody well out in my blind spot. Mug. In fact, I think this was the first one. Well, the one that I chucked out after I went into that grotto, but you know. I think that's all of them. I'm pretty sure I'm missing 1 still. Yep, I'm missing 1, but I can't seem to find it. This should not be happening to me. This is exactly what I was talking about. Oh, there was... Wait. Which one was the one I chucked down here, then? That's what you get for random moving NPCs like chickens. They can go anywhere. For example, for one thing, this could have been like the one that was supposed to be found over here, because there was definitely not one over here. Anyway, there we go. We got all 7. Still got them all, so it wasn't too bad. They do give you some trouble sometimes. In fact, I think I had one of them phase through the ground before when I was just about to grab it. I hit the box and it just went through the wall and fell into the endless abyss behind. Kind of funny, actually, but that only happened, like, what, twice? And that was, like, I have no idea how many years ago. For helping me, I will give you this to you. It's fine glass and should be useful. Please take good care of it. You got an empty bottle. After you put something in this bottle, set it to C when you want to use the item inside. Yes, we've got bottles, and we can carry up to 4 of them because it has its own little section in the item bot area, which is pretty nice. But we haven't really got any use for it right now, so we'll just leave it there. And that's pretty much the only thing I wanted to do in Kakariko Village at this point. At this point. Sorry about that. Had a bit of a stutter going on. Anyway, there's a Kakariko Village graveyard as our next destination. And the reason why is because it's going to make grabbing the gold sculptures so much easier. And a lot more quicker. More notably, the quickness of getting them. So we don't have to wait forever. Because remember, in certain areas, like the graveyard and Kakariko Village, Kakiri Forest, Lost Woods, Hyrule Castle Town, and inside buildings and dungeons, the like, time doesn't move. Time doesn't tick. So you have to be in like an open area like Hyrule Field for time to, or Hyrule Castle grounds just to make time tick. And that's why we want to go get what we're going to get here. Be quiet. It's only 9:30. I, Dampy the Gravekeeper, am in bed now. Go away and play. Maybe you can find a ghost in the daytime. Ghosts? Where? I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in no ghosts. Anyway, we saw a kid walking around here. Where's he going? Oh, he's over there. Okay, let's talk to him. Because he's important for later. Not as important, but he's a minor character that deserves some noteworthy mention. Little kids can't go on the heart-pounding grave-digging tour described in the sign. Since I can't do that, I'm just imitating Dampy the Gravekeeper all day. There could be some bad jokes here. But I'm not clever enough. So yeah, he wants to be heart-pounding, but with such a cute face, he's not. And while this kid is out, he's kind of a snitch. Don't cause trouble to Dampy. Graves with flowers at the front of them hold secrets. The rest hold pose. But we can't pull any of them because this kid is out, and he's going to rat us out if we mess with them, and therefore we can't pull them. So, but one that isn't marked is, I believe, is this one or one of the 5 on this row, but definitely not the end. One of these ones actually holds a secret, and it ain't marked with flowers. So keep that in mind. But we can't do that right now, so might as well head up here first. The crest of the royal family of Hyrule is inscribed here, which is the Triforce symbol, of course. But if we check these 2 graves at the side here, that are special, Royal Composer Brothers, Sharp the Elder, rest in peace. Whoa! Hello! Oh, I was trying to roll, but that kind of messed it up. Do not target these things. Well, I'm going to quickly, so I can do this. Poe of the Graveyard? Question mark. It's not a true Poe, it's actually like a mini boss, let's just say that. It's a special enemy that can only be encountered at this spot. If you stare at it with Z targeting, it'll disappear, so we don't want to target it, we just want to attack it normally. You can hit it with pretty much anything. I never tried Deku Sticks though. Yep, that works. But if you target them, they're going to disappear and you have to wait until they reappear, and sometimes they can even fade into the walls because of course they're ghosts, they don't have any collision detection for environments. But if we walk into the flame here after we kill him, Gah! You killed me! Unbelievable! Oh, what? You're not one of Ganondorf's men, are you? Because my role as a ghost, I had to act like that. I apologize. Now then, let me introduce myself. I am one of the ghostly composer brothers of Kakariko Village. All the people in this village are born to serve the royal family of Hyrule. We brothers also served the royal family and were assigned to study their hereditary mystic powers of the family. Though we never could figure out the power of the Triforce. We had almost completed our study of controlling time with the Tomes of Ocarinas. Well, I mean, actually, we did complete that study. That's a clue. We would have been famous if that hateful Gandalf had not tried to steal our results. So, these are recently deceased. We could never let him reap the fruits of our research. That's why we gave our lives to protect the secret. Do you want to hear what I said again? Kakariko Village thing right here. Let's say no, and he disappears. Rest in peace, good sir. But if you want to talk to them again, you can summon their spirits once again by checking their gravestones. But we want to talk to the younger brother. Flat the Younger. Same usual thing. Can't really hurt you if you just don't target him and don't look at him in the eye. When he does that spinning thing, that's when he's going to hit you. All Poes do that. These are just special. Because these are actually NPCs that you must fight in order to talk to them. Come here, you. Don't fade into the wall, please. That would just be annoying and terrible. I didn't miss. Okay, there we go. Shouldn't have used the Deco Stick there, but I want to get it over with quickly. Talk to me. Gah! I'm dead again. What? You again? Somehow you remind me of Princess Zelda. Keep it in the bedroom. In hell, or heaven, depending on who you are. Since you may have some connection with the royal family, I'll tell you a little more of our tale. Back then, people called us great composers because of the many musical masterpieces we wrote. But we brothers were not just composers. we had a mission to analyse the mysterious powers of Hyrule's royal family. Our names would be a part of Hyrule's history if we could complete our research. We kept our study extremely secret until we completed it. To tell you the truth, each of us was studying a different song, one to summon the sun and another to summon the moon. If you were really sent by a member of the royal family, I will tell you about the results of our study. No proof whatsoever, he just gives us the secret. We inscribed it on the royal tombstone. The big one behind us. Or is it? Dun dun dun. As a messenger of the royal family, you should show your royal credentials on top of the Triforce mark. Do you want to hear what I said again? No, he disappears. So he's now giving us the way on getting through. Basically, what he was talking about right there is the song that we're going to go grab. But if you see a Triforce symbol, you want to play Zelda's Lullaby. If you notice when you're playing it, well, on anything other than the 3DS, the notes actually represent the 3 pieces of the Triforce. You just play it twice, and there you go. So every time you see a Triforce mark on the floor, stand on it, and play it. And if it doesn't have a Triforce mark, try and check it. It might say something about the royal family, which is another clue on playing Zelda's Lullaby. That's its main use, and you're going to be using it quite a lot. That's kind of spooky, actually, but look at this. Skadoosh! I'm sorry if I woke any restless spirits. I only did what I was told. Yeah, we got a new grotto. But it's not just any grotto. It's the royal family's tomb. A mini area, if you will. It's not a mini dungeon or anything, but it is still kind of annoying if you're not prepared and you don't know what you're doing. Basically, this area, the first room, is going to be infested with bats, so kill the bats. That's your first concern. You need to kill them all as well, because otherwise you can't move. Loads of skulls here. Yep, this is a children's game, alright. Yeah. I was trying to target it, but it didn't work. There we are. Boom. Slingshot's obviously the best weapon to use, unless you're going for close range combat, then just slash wildly. You should be able to get them if you target them. There's one. Boom. And there we go. We killed them all. The door opens. We're going to have to come back here later, though, because we can't do anything about those 2 torches. And if we check these full skeletons here, that are basically sprites, because they're 2D, those who break into the royal tomb will be obstructed by lurkers in the dark. Well, we're technically not breaking in, but we have very, very, very limited connection with the royal family, so we're probably not recognised. And here comes the place where everybody hates. And I like how the camera doesn't change until you start moving. It's like very foreboding. Redeads. Go close to them, they'll scream, you're paralysed, and if they touch you, they're going to rape you. Simple. Well, let's just go into the poisonous water that's, well, I guess you could call acid, because when you walk into it, you're taking a 4 HP damage, but if you use a heart container to get through, you're pretty much safe. It's a lot better than getting eaten and raped alive by dead people. Take that how you will, but yeah. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. This is the tombstone they were talking about. The rising sun will eventually set, and a newborn's life will fade. That sounds pretty morbid, actually. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. This is an interesting poem. Something is inscribbled on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. This is one helpful song, this is. The Sun Song. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Yeah, I'm terrible. Now, when you're in buildings, other than this one cutscene, which will change day to night, just to show its effect, it's now nighttime. If you're in an area that time doesn't flow freely, it will warp you back to your latest entry point. For example, if I exited the graveyard into Kakariko Village, and I was like in the middle of Kakariko Village and I played the song, I'll respawn back at the last entry point I went through. If you play it in buildings, Sometimes it might happen, sometimes it might not. It depends on the building. If you're in a dungeon, it doesn't do anything. But if you're in a room with re-dead actors, it's coded like this. I know, because people keep talking about it in that kind of way, because I've been researching hacks and everything. If you play the Sun Song, where there's re-deads, they become easy. As in, jokingly easy. You freeze them. Because they're dead. But if you do hit them, or you wait for, I believe, a minute in real time, they will D4, they'll fall out, and they'll pretty much able to come back. But if you hit them, they'll obviously be able to move again, and if you're going to hit them, do it quickly. But other than that, now that we've got time on our side, despite not having the title of the game with us at the moment, when do we get that? Who knows? Definitely an Ocarina, so we'll definitely get it sometime. But anyway, yes, it is now nighttime out here. If I play it again, it will become daytime, and I will respawn over here because time doesn't flow really well. Wherever your red dot is, pretty much on your map. And because well, Dampy is out, so we can do something here, but he won't moan at us if we pull some gravestones out, because the kid is gone and he's not a jackass. There is a gold tortilla up there that we can't get. We can kill it, but we can't get the token, so screw that for now. Please say this is the right one. That was not the right one. I found 5 rupees though. Ow, that hurt. And you don't get any... God, that wasn't the right one either. God damn it! I can't see what I'm doing. Get out of my face. Okay, please get out of here. I'm trying to find this gravestone I need to pull, but I can't seem to find it. I know it's one of these 5. There we go. This one isn't the one that's marked. It's the second one in from the gravestone. Basically, we've got like a little altar here, but there's a re-dead. And of course, we don't want to deal with re-deads. They cannot be affected by seeds or sticks, I don't believe. It just bounces off with blue blood. So, get a little bit close, but not too close so he freezes you, because that will end in absolute failure of epic proportions. I'm gonna freeze him in time, and stabby. Come at me, bro! Oh god! I got lucky there, because the bloody torches, when you hit them, you get recoil, so... Ugh, that was close. Okay, no, wrong button. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now, we want to play the Sun Song again after he's defeated, and we want to stand in the middle of the altar here. I don't know how this works, but apparently this is the only puzzle that requires you to do this. Yes! I did it! Standing on the chest. But you can't open it, damn it. Do-do-do-do. Wrong tune, whatever. We got another piece of heart, and because it refills all our life, you may be pretty glad that you got that done pretty quick. Obviously, it'll be easier if you come back later to do it, but if you have the Sun Song first, you won't have to make 2 trips, because you need it in order to get the piece of heart in the first place. Our second piece of heart of today is pretty much the heart-pounding grave-digging tour, because Dampy's now awake. So what you got to do to make this work is that obviously every dig will cost 10 rupees, so make sure you're loaded up on money, which I gladly am. You want to make him stand on a dirt patch. Make sure he's standing right on it, because otherwise it won't work. And make sure there's a little bit of a gap in the middle, so you're standing on it as well. Hey kid, don't mess around with the graves. I'm Dampy the Gravekeeper. My face may be scary, but I'm not a bad guy. Let me give you an advertisement for my side business. Dampy the Gravekeeper's heart-pounding grave-digging tour. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? When I start digging, we'll find out. Do you want me to dig here? 10 rupees for 1 hole. Yes! This could take a while, so I'll probably be speeding up for this. What'd I get? 1 rupee. Joy. It would have been better if it was 5 rupees, because then I could have another go. Because remember, you can only count up 99 rupees, and that is kind of annoying when you only have 99, and you could possibly have 10 goes, but nope, you can only have 9, because 99 rupees, not 100. Very annoying. So, speed up montage until I get the heart piece. Or until I run out of money. You see how slow he goes? And he also stops when you're too close sometimes, so you may have to step back a bit. Okay, now for the speed up. Okay, seriously, I'm on to the final dirt patch now and I haven't had it yet. I've almost done a whole lap of this bloody place. Gimme! Sorry about that. Oh, come on, you serious? He's standing on the line. You know what, I'm going to give it one extra go on this dirt mound. Try it one more time. Come on, be lucky. No, there's definitely nothing in there. Gah! That's really annoying, because now I haven't got any money. Well, I'm going to have to come back when I get some money, so I'll be right back. Actually, during more consideration during that cut where I haven't actually done anything, I've decided that as long as time doesn't tick, I can go grab some stuff that I was originally going to get after I got the heart piece, but if I get all the stuff that I want to get to now, which are the Gold Sculptures of Kakariko Village, I can get the heart piece at the beginning of the next episode. How about that? Oh, don't fall. Aha! Okay, so there's about 5, I believe, that we can get right now, and that's kind of a lot. And we don't need any special items to do it, except for the slingshot, but you can't get here without the slingshot anyway, so of course you would have that by now. And once we get 10, we'll be able to get ourselves a little upgrade. Ow, that hurt like a bitch. I'm going to need some health. Please be some health in this rock. No, there isn't. Only bugs. And those bugs will be helpful later on, so keep in mind that you can actually catch those in bottles. Maybe there'll be some in this pot. There we go, full health. Okay. What I want to do is not talk to that dude just yet, but I probably might if I accidentally do not roll into this. There we go. Now the Skulltiller appears in this tree. Of course he's going to be annoying because he didn't appear in the daylight. They should be able to appear in the daylight if you hit them out of a tree. That's what happened in Hyrule Castle. Odd. But then again, this place doesn't tick with time, so maybe that's why. I don't know. But anyway, I want to make our way up here to the watchtower, because we haven't actually been up this yet. Shut up, Navi. If I want to go first person, I'm going to use my slingshot. Because there is a Skulltiller right there. Give it 2 shots. Don't fire too quickly, because otherwise you'll waste an ammo shot, and due to its invincibility frames of going red. But now we're going to have to painstakingly climb all the way up here. Go. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off or not. Good, there's no one up here, so what I want to do is do that! Ah, right. You saw that man that was on that roof? You can't get... He gives you a piece of heart, but he won't be able to give it to you unless you actually get up on the roof. And you won't be able to do that for quite some time unless you can bug it out. Which I almost did. I can't get down, so all I can do is look at the stars. So, if you're lucky enough, you can climb up to the watchtower, do a side or backflip jump, and hopefully you'll land on the either the grating alongside the house or on the roof of the house. If you talk to him, you can get a piece of heart. There is the legit way of doing it, and there's the glitchy way of doing it. The glitchy way of doing it is the way I'm talking about right now. And there we go, got another gold Skulltiller. I think that's all the ones we can get right now. How many have I got? Have I got 10? Of course you guys would know. 1 away! Get to where that is soon. I don't think I can get it right now. Unless I'm missing one that's kind of obvious, which I don't think I am. I think I've got all the ones that I can possibly get at this point. Climbing is not as slow as Twilight Princess, but it's still quite slow. Move! There we go, made it. Oh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Oh, you see how perpetually I'm standing on it. I'm just barely on it. Barely on it. It's like I'm not even standing on anything. Anyway, if I climb up here, talk to him. Hey, good to see you again. I'll give you this as a memento. You got a piece of heart. You bugged out the game, you naughty little bastard. You're not supposed to get this yet. And with that, in the next episode, we will start off by grabbing that... Ooh, I don't want to fall in the lake there. That'd be terrible. In the next episode, I'll start off by getting that grave digging heart piece, because I'll probably have to go grind some money for it later. And I will see you guys next time.